The following program is brought to you by Bizarre Productions.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to an all-new episode of the Totally Necessary Wrestling Podcast. I promise you, we are keeping take one today. No matter what I say, in these first 30 seconds, we're keeping it, man. We're going to roll with it, dude. We're just going to take this episode and we're going to form it into a nice little round ball, man. And we're going to fucking upload it onto the internet. That's what we're going to fucking do. Damn, what's up, guys? We're here to cover the week that was professional wrestling. That's implied in the name, right? That is totally implied in the name. The Totally Necessary Wrestling Podcast. Oh, shit. Totally necessary. It's totally necessary for your motherfucking ears right now. All right, guys, let's just go ahead and kick this shit off, dude. This week, man, it's a big week in wrestling, isn't it, guys? Fucking Stomping Crown. Are you guys excited? I didn't fucking think so. Neither am I. And I'm going to the fucking event, dude. I'm going to this event, and like I have just, it's typical Washington State. Like we get what, one pay-per-view every fucking 8 years or some shit here in our state, and of course like we get the shit of the shit. Last time we got fucking like Over the Limit with The Miz and John Cena. We saw Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler fucking fight each other in like a Kiss My Foot match, and Bret Hart showed up and shit. That was cool. But nonetheless, though, man, it's like Washington State just gets shit on every single fucking time we get a pay-per-view here in the state. I mean, prior to that, we had the Elimination Chamber, 2009. I think it was still called No Way Out at that point. But we got that, and that was pretty fucking cool, man. I saw Triple H and The Undertaker fight toe-to-toe for the WWE Championship, and the last two men standing in the Elimination Chamber that year. Fucking, that was the year Edge knocked out Kofi Kingston. I was there live for that. I was like, no shit. He's got to win. And then, lo and behold, Edge won the WWE World Championship. He lost the WWE Championship, and he won the WWE World Championship, all within, the span of like 2 hours, 3 hours? Yeah, something like that. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. This card is not... I mean, I don't know, dude. I'm going to have fucking fun, dude. I am going to go there with a positive fucking attitude. I am going to consume cannabis before I go into this event. And my outlook is good in terms of... I think it's going to be an enjoyable event. Because typically in WWE fashion, whenever there's an event that has like shit low expectations, it turns out not necessarily to be as bad as everybody was fucking expecting. I mean, we take a look here, and you take a look at the card here, and I mean, presumably our main event is either Kofi Kingston versus Dolph Ziggler or Seth Rollins versus Baron Corbin, which, I mean, honestly, that's kind of refreshing if you get either one of those matches as your main event. I mean, it's kind of refreshing, I guess. I mean, it's nice to see Seth Rollins' main event. Not necessarily, I mean, did we want to see it against Baron Corbin? Not fucking really. Fuck you, Baron Corbin. Kofi Kingston versus Dolph Ziggler in a steel cage match. Again, that's like, 2010 mid-card, 2011 mid-card. I mean, I swear to God, the night before they had the last pay-per-view in Seattle, the Over the Limit, fucking, I talked about this shit last week. I saw fucking Dolph Ziggler and Kofi Kingston fighting each other in the match of the night in the fucking Yakima Sundome, dude. Like, look that shit up, dude. You can find the results still. It's 2011, May. Like, it was like right after Macho Man Randy Savage died. I remember that. We were like one of the first events like WWE ran after Macho Man had died. Damn, dude, that shit was fucking sad. So, I don't know, man. Let's just go ahead and kick this shit off, dude, and kind of just break down Raw, Smackdown. I actually did watch Raw, Smackdown, and NXT to completion this week. So I am pretty well versed in the week that was professional wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. So we saw Seth Rollins kick off Raw here. So initially I think it was Elias came out. Basically it was like, oh, I'm going to be the fucking special guest referee. I guess that has to be the main event, right? Because that we still don't know. After what happened this week, we don't know who the special guest referee is, and which I like that. I mean, I heard some complaints of people like, oh, well, they should lay out all their cards on the fucking, the week before the show. You should know exactly what's going because they're out selling tickets in Tacoma. It's like, no, you want a little bit of a surprise. Like, I'm glad that we at least get that surprise. Hopefully, it's not some bullshit surprise, but at least we get something this coming Sunday. But yeah, I like the whole gimmick this week of Seth Rollins just taking fucking violent but taking violence out against like anybody that's aligning themselves with Seth Rollins or with Baron Corbin. So I totally dug him just coming out. No, I didn't see it coming. I popped, dude. I was like, oh shit, okay. Like honestly, dude, like watching Raw and SmackDown this week, I actually didn't think they were that bad of shows. I know a lot of people crapped on Raw more than SmackDown this week, but I still thought that Raw was a decent show for the most part. And dude, it may have been for the fact that like I was super fucking stoned, dude. Holy shit. I recorded a podcast with Jaime, that's Jaime Garcia, that's dropping here in the next couple weeks, and we recorded that this past Monday, dude. So like I fucking went to the gym and I always smoke weed before I go to the gym, so because I like exercising and fucking getting high. So I'm already high from that, and then I come home, eat dinner. And then like Jaime comes over and he's got like 2-3 pre-rolls and we just sat there and like smoked. And I didn't smoke that much, but like I smoked the first joint with him and it was like by the end of that, I'm just like, I don't know how the fuck we got that. We recorded that podcast, man. That was one of the funnest podcasts I've ever fucking done, to tell you the truth. But nonetheless, like afterwards I went in, it was like, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at that point. I finally sat down to watch Raw this last Monday. And like, dude, straight out of the gates, with Seth Rollins coming out and bashing out, Elias, it was like, fuck yeah, okay, like I can get down on this. So we saw Braun Strowman take on Ricochet versus The Miz versus Cesaro versus Bobby Lashley. So this was to crown a fatal 5-way elimination match. There was all these like stupid little stipulations this week. So this one was elimination, which I like elimination. I don't necessarily hate elimination. So I didn't have anything really bad to say about this. Except for the fact that they won't let Ricochet pin Braun Strowman. Like, obviously Ricochet won this match. I mean, we all know the results. But we had to see, Bobby Lashley and Cesaro basically hold down Braun Strowman, which, no Braun Strowman this week, this coming Sunday, dude. So, which I've seen Braun Strowman in person. So, I'm not necessarily sad of not seeing Braun Strowman. I think my kids like Braun Strowman a little bit more than I like him. But it's not that I don't like him, but you know what I mean? It's not like going to be the be-all, end-all. Like, that's not the match I want to, see as a Braun Strowman match. Like, oh, shit, guys, that has to be the main event. Has to be the fucking main event this week. No fucking way. No sirree, Bob. But so, again, we're going to see Ricochet take on Samoa Joe, which, honestly, I mean, once that match was made official, it's like, damn, I want to see this match. And then, damn, I realize it's WWE, and they're going to fuck it up, just like they fuck up every single fucking shit, dude. They fucking limit these guys. And I get it, like, it's Disneyland. These guys, like, gotta stick to the script. It's how they roll. But does it mean I agree with how they roll? Fuck no, it doesn't mean I agree with how they roll. Fuck you, WWE. Shit, dude. I just want to see these guys go out there and fucking, steal the show. Like, if you let these two go out there and steal the show, go out there and just do whatever they want, they're gonna steal the show fucking 9 times out of 10, dude. It's Ricochet and Samoa Joe. Fuck, dude. I wish, like, it's going to be like a 2-minute fucking squash match or some shit, dude. Like, watch. It's just, gosh. I know, and people are out there, well, Kevin, not every single match can steal the fucking show. Why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? Why the fuck are, like, that's what wrestling is today. Do a bunch of crazy fucking action move video game shit, dude. And you know what? I can get down on some old school wrestling. I don't mind watching a headlock. I don't mind seeing a Randy Orton match in 2019, man. Like, I don't hate that. Because I'm high as fuck when I'm watching this shit. So it's like, I can get down on, like, many different types of wrestling. But, damn, that fucking indie style, dude, is badass. Like, Young Bucks fucking indie style, dude. Like, to me, that's some of the funnest shit you're going to see. So why not just let them go out there and fucking do it? Just gotta let them fucking go out there and do it, man. Becky Lynch addressed Lacey Evans. Oh, shit. So I know a lot of people are fucking down on this. And the match last month fucking sucked between them at Money in the Bank. Dude, I like Lacey Evans. Like, I don't give a fuck what people say. I like Lacey Evans. I think her fucking shtick is good. She's good on the mic. I think fucking Becky Lynch they just need to like, I don't know. I don't like this whole, I've come to the conclusion. I don't like this whole them promoting Seth Rollins and fucking Becky Lynch as a fucking couple, dude. I think it takes away from Becky Lynch being a fucking ass kicker. And I think she's lost a lot since fucking WrestleMania. I think leading up to WrestleMania was questionable. I think WWE is fucking up Becky Lynch. And I don't, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if fucking Lacey Evans walked into fucking Tacoma on Sunday and fucking won the championship. Because honestly, it's like, well, what the fuck? Like, okay, cool, great. So it's like Shinsuke Nakamura all over again, dude. She's going to be jobbing out in a fucking year. She's going to be in some shitty tag team with Lana, dude. Come on. Like, she has to win the belt. Lacey Evans has to fucking win the belt on. Because, again, like, it's not to say that Becky Lynch is, like, the shits now. But she's definitely cooled off. And I think she could take the loss and, let her run to SummerSlam. I don't know, dude. I don't know what you want to do with Becky Lynch come SummerSlam. So this is probably just a bullshit placeholder fucking, feud. And Becky Lynch is probably going to retain. But hey, call, fucking, I don't know. Take a chance, WWE. Take a fucking chance. Daniel Bryan came out and spoke. What the fuck did he talk about? But I think it was basically just his basic, eco-friendly, oh yeah, he's in Los Angeles talking shit about smog and stuff. And then they had a stare down between Viking Raiders and Eric Rowan and fucking Daniel Bryan, which I was like, dude, the fuck yeah, I completely forgot that they were even feuding with Heavy Machinery. I completely forgot about that until like I think it was like maybe the next day. I was like listening to a podcast and they mentioned that. And I was like, oh yeah, that's right. They are feuding with Heavy Machinery. I was like, no, I want to see Viking Raiders and Daniel Bryan and Rowan, dude. That's the match I want to fucking see. I don't want to see fucking Heavy Machinery and fucking, and Daniel Bryan. Whatever, dude. It's, match is, it's going to be what it is, dude. But Viking Raiders took out the fucking Taylors and this match was like a fucking, smash fest, whatever. It's good. It's good to see Viking Raiders back. And I think we just mentioned them last week. It was like, where the fuck have they been? Fuck you, WWE, for fucking ruining a good thing down in NXT. But good to see that they're getting behind them. They get them. They're going to start getting him some pushes. It's like, I think they're good guys, but I don't know if they're bad guys. Like, they were bad guys before. Like, dude, I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. Fuck you, WWE. We'll see what happens going down the road with the Viking Raiders. Kevin and Sammy show, man. Yeah. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. I don't think their shit's getting old. I just want to see them in, I don't know. It's just like they're not going to win the WWE Championship. I don't know, dude. They're not doing anything with them. Give them the tag title. Put them in the tag team scene. Like, I don't fucking know. They're funny fucking guys. They have so much potential. It's just like, that's a problem with WWE. It's just there's so fucking much. And it's like not everybody can be the top guy. I know that. Maybe I just need to limit my expectations. Maybe they're serving their purpose, in the roles that they are doing. I mean, they're in the main event. They may not be winning, but they're in the main event. So hopefully they're getting paid minimum, main event money, and they're putting their money away and they're saving it, and like they're able to fucking come out better on the better end of their careers, because it's not like they're getting any younger. I mean, they're like what, a couple years younger. I mean, like this generation, we're getting up there in age, guys. We're getting up there in age, mid-30s, guys. Fucking crazy to say that. I consider myself part of that generation because I'm, same age bracket, but I've never stepped foot in a professional wrestling ring. So it's cool to watch my people of my age compete on the, national level. It's like I always thought as a kid that it would be so cool. And I got to fucking sneeze, guys. Hold on. Oh, man, you love that popping noise? Oh, I love that shit, too, dude. It's just like, whatever, dude. It's a mute button. It's what it's there for. I remember back in the day, I used to think, like, oh, shit, you can't have dead air. You can't have dead air. And then Bert one day was just like, oh, yeah, Kevin, it's okay. It's a podcast. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, you're right. Dead air is actually a good thing. I don't mind it. I don't mind dead air. Damn, I got, like, fucking, I don't have, like, allergies. So it was like, when I smoke weed sometimes, dude, my nose gets all stuffy. It's not really stuffy right now, but... Oh, no, whatever, dude. Where the fuck were we talking about? Oh, yeah, so New Day took on Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Baron Corbin. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn rocked out on Baron Corbin at the end, and Baron Corbin gets pinned by the New Day. So it's like, oh, great. Here's Baron Corbin challenging for the Universal Championship on, this coming Sunday, most likely in the main event of your fucking show, and he's getting jobbed out in the middle of, like, what, the second hour of Raw. Like, fuck off, dude. Like, come on. It's just like, that doesn't make sense. I know at the end of Raw, obviously we'll get to it, like the results of what happened, but it's just like, how do you justify that? Oh, wins and losses don't fucking matter, Kevin. In WWE, it's like, fuck you, dude. AEW is gonna fucking, I don't mean to be like, oh, AEW is gonna come out and fucking save the world, but damn, dude, like when they're talking, like, it's like basically, you've been in this like steady relationship for like, 30 fucking years, right? And you're like, fuck, man, it's just the same old shit week in, week out, day in, day out. I'm getting kind of fucking bored looking at your face all the time. Sometimes I just want to fucking punch you in the fucking face and shit because I'm so bored of this relationship. And then you see this other person come around and, maybe that's a bad analogy comparing because you don't want to punch girls in the face. That's probably not a good thing, but you get the idea. I mean, okay, you just get the idea. You just don't want to be in that relationship anymore, okay? And then you got this hot, sexy, young little girl, fucking 20 years old, 21 years old, and you're like, hey, what's up? And they're like, hey, you know what matters to me? And you're like, what? Wins and losses? Fuck shit, you're gonna come in your fucking pants, dude. Straight up. It's gonna happen, like guaranteed. So it's like when I see, what they're doing at AEW, and then I go back home to WWE, it's just like, fuck, like I need a breath of fresh fucking air, and AEW is that fucking breath of fresh air, dude. AEW is that 21-year-old sexy chick that you're picking up at the fucking bar, man. That's a fucking fact, Jack. Paul Heyman returned to Monday Night Raw. Do I care that they keep continuing to tease the Money in the Bank cash in? I mean, are they going to do it on Sunday? I mean, I'm sure Paul Heyman will be in Tacoma. Are they going to do it? Probably not. They're going to do it in Everett the next night, which, again, they're having Raw in Everett. It's like, I know the Key Arena is fucking under construction right now. That's why they're not having this show directly at Key Arena in Seattle. It's like they're remodeling the fucking shit so we can get a fucking hockey team. Actually, we have a expansion team already on the books and a fucking basketball team, dude. We're going to get the Sonics back, and I'm fucking so excited. I am so excited for that day. Not necessarily that I like basketball, but it's just like I don't like rooting for the fucking Portland Trailblazers, dude. Like, fuck the Trailblazers, man. I just want to say it right now. Like, fuck the Trailblazers. I don't even give a shit. Fuck them, fuck them, fuck them. Fuck Portland, dude. Fuck Oregon, dude. It's all about watching. It's like a couple of like years ago when Oregon, University of Oregon was all like, national championship contention. And dude, I'm the asshole over here, like fuck Oregon, dude. Like I don't give a shit. I want them to fucking lose. Like go Alabama, right? Like fuck Oregon. Like people are like, oh man, it's your conference, man. Pac-12, man. It's like fuck you, dude. Go back to Canada, stupid bitches. Like I don't give a fuck. Huskies, dude. UW, bitch. I'll root for the Cougars over the Ducks, dude. Fuck the Ducks. It's that rivalry, bro. You gotta have fucking, it's just like anybody that I ever meet that like is from Washington State and roots for fucking Oklahoma City, go fucking hang yourself, dude. Like go fucking off it, dude. Like get off it. Like I don't fucking know. Oklahoma City is number one fucking enemy, dude. I can't wait till we get the Sonics back and Oklahoma City comes to fucking Seattle for the first fucking time. Damn, dude, that is going to be amazing, dude. I know that's a long ways away. That's like 5 fucking years away at least, if not, I don't know. It's already been like over 10 years. Shit. So, I mean, like what? They're going to build the fucking arena. We're having hockey 2021, I think is our first season. So that's like what? 2 years away this fall. It'll be 2 years away until we get hockey. And then, yeah, probably like another year. Well, at that point, they just need to give us the fucking team. We'll have the arena. So, I mean, like what? 2022, 2023. So, I mean, yeah, like 4 or 5 years away, right? We're still 4 or 5 years away. But when that fucking happens, dude, holy shit. Holy shit, dude. Like, ugh. There's tickets I want to get. I can buy 5 years in advance. Those are tickets I want, dude. Those are tickets I want. Get back to wrestling. I don't give a fuck about Brock Lesnar cashing in. It'll happen when it happens. So Paul Heyman, same old shtick, dude. 2012, man. You've been back on TV since 2012, dude. That's like fucking almost 7 years. Definitely 7 fucking years. All right, so moving on. I don't give a shit. The Usos ended up taking on Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. We saw a backstage segment with AJ Styles showing up. And basically, goading fucking, basically telling Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, like, hey, get your shit together, dude. You guys have been fucking slacking the last 2 years, 3 years on fucking WWE. It's not their fault. Obviously, it's booking, dude. It's again, WWE fucks another good thing up, dude. You have Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, fresh off New Japan Pro Wrestling. These guys are money on the mic, dude. You just gotta basically let them out and go. Like, you just let them fucking go, dude. You know? I don't know, man. I just don't know how they fuck up a good thing. Like Shinsuke Nakamura. How did they fuck that up, dude? Finn Balor. How did they fuck that up? It's not to say they've really fucked up Finn Balor, but, you know, you get the idea, man. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. Last week was like more like positive. I'm not trying to sit here and be negative, dude, but it's just like, fuck, every chance you turn, man. And the Usos are badass. Like, I got nothing bad to say about the Usos. Usos kick ass. I want Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows to kick ass. And, you know, I guess this is where we're going to get some sort of redemption story with, you know, them. Oh, okay, they're on the fucking losing streak. It's like, wow, same garbage, recycled fucking garbage, WWE. You just fucking recycle the same stupid shit over and over and over and over. And it's like, geez, at the pace I'm going, we're not going to finish this podcast in a fucking half an hour, guys. Oh my gosh. Saw a Roman Reigns promo. So the whole night we saw Shane McMahon back, you know, in a private party area where Drew Gallows, Drew McIntyre, Drew Gallows. Well, it used to be his name. Yeah. Drew McIntyre and the Revival. I like this group. I like how Shane McMahon is the head of this like stable. You know, here's something good I could say. You know, like I like how this is formed and I like how it's been conducted so far. I really like the shit with Heath Slater and like Drew McIntyre does destroy Heath Slater. It's like, okay, cool. Make Drew McIntyre look like a fucking badass. That's what we need. Like, that man needs to win the fucking WWE Championship. Like, he has to main event WrestleMania next year, right? I want Drew McIntyre as my WWE champion, dude. I want to see that. I want to see the Revival stay in WWE, and I want to see them fucking featured in a good spot. I think they are being featured in a good spot right now. I think this is the best spot that they've been in since, you know, coming over to the main roster. Being paired up with Shane McMahon is it's fucking money, dude. And speaking of money, you know, fucking, was it Scott Dawson, I believe, the bald one, he picks up the money and like pockets the fucking money and shit. It's just like, that's fucking hilarious, dude. Like, they're funny fucking guys. Like, so this whole segment with Roman Reigns and, you know, coming in there and beating the shit out of him, I fucking enjoyed it, dude. I thought this was like probably like one of the better segments on Raw. And, you know, the way that they handled, you know, going into Sunday, honestly, I really hope that Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre are able to just go out there and fucking have a kick-ass fucking match, dude. Give them 20 minutes. Make up for that shitty fucking WrestleMania match they had. Like, I was looking forward to that match at WrestleMania, and it was a fucking dud. So it's like, I really hope that they can fucking kick ass this coming fucking Sunday. So we saw Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss taking on the Iconics. I didn't really pay too much attention to this. Bayley got involved, apparently. So more or less, it's still, you know, yeah, Cross. Iconics won. I'm not really surprised there. I mean, it's like, what, their first major title defense. And so it's good to see that, you know, we'll see them continue down the road with those titles. But Bliss and Cross, you know, Cross is more convinced now that Bayley's just a piece of shit. And, Tesla at ringside. I don't fucking know. Yeah. So, I've really enjoyed this feud, actually. Alexa Bliss and Bayley and Nikki Cross, I think, has actually been one of the positives on Raw. The segment that they had on SmackDown, I won't talk about it too much, but I really thought it was good. Seth Rollins took on Daniel Bryan in the main event. This was I was looking forward to this match because I literally, dude. All right, so when I went to Ring of Honor here a couple weeks ago, I picked up a couple DVDs because that's what I like to do when I go to shows. It's like, you know, I'll buy a DVD or I'll buy a CD because it's usually pretty cheap, you know, like $10 or something. So I picked up, you know, the Young Bucks compilation, and I picked up a Kenny Omega compilation. I've been watching the Kenny Omega one when I'm out here on my elliptical and shit. So I saw a match it was a triple threat between Kenny Omega, Tyler Black, and Bryan Danielson. And it was just like, oh shit, dude. Like, you know, just like going back on Ring of Honor, you know, 10 years ago, and the amount of people that were, you know, in Ring of Honor that are like your major superstars now. It's like, dude, it's just amazing how talent works like that, you know, and how waves go like that. And just generations come and go, and it's like how they come up and they, you know, and then when they get to the top, and it's like, it's cool to see that. So I was really excited to see Seth Rollins and Daniel Bryan in the main event here. It seemed like it was a pretty serviceable match for the most part. Rollins ended up defeating Bryan, which I think that's, you know, definitely the right call. And then so Baron Corbin shows up and attacks Seth Rollins. Yeah, because again, we saw Seth Rollins taking out people throughout the night. We saw him take out Eric Young. Who the fuck else did they take out? I can't remember off the top of my fucking head. Which, if you watch Raw, you fucking know. But yeah, Seth Rollins again, I really enjoyed that spot. Baron Corbin again, he got the upper hand on Seth Rollins, which, again, Seth Rollins is not dropping the fucking Universal Championship on Sunday. I'm sorry, he's not. No questions, dude. So of course, Baron Corbin's he has to look strong going into fucking, this coming Sunday. So no complaints there. We jump on over to SmackDown this week. We started off with New Day and Dolph Ziggler trading promos. Dolph Ziggler is still kind of a whiny little bitch. I just can't. I don't know, man. He's not going to win. So it's like, what's the point? He's not going to fucking win. So what's the point? He had a really good match with Xavier Woods, like taking nothing away from hopefully what is a good match. I mean, it's a steel cage match we're going to see on Sunday, but his match was with Xavier Woods. I mean, it's good to see Xavier Woods get, featured in a singles match, spot here. You don't always get to see him shine. And it does, it reminds you that he is a good wrestler. There's a reason why he is in WWE. Ziggler ultimately does pick up the win here and gets the momentum going into this coming Sunday. So we saw Alexa Bliss again cut a pretty, a good fucking promo, a really solid fucking promo. She hosted the Moment of Bliss or whatever with Nikki Cross and Bayley ultimately showing up. I thought Bayley kind of came off as sounding like pretty fucking average and Junior, like it was just like, I'm repeating lines and this is what I sound like when I repeat lines. And Alexa Bliss sounds natural and she's like killing it on the fucking mic. And then Nikki Cross is just, just fucking looking awesome over there in the corner, looking very pretty. And I don't know, Nikki Cross, like you didn't really think about it when she was in Sandy. She's like, I guess it's Nikki Cross. And even like now, like she has a little bit of makeup, So like, Kevin Porter, you're a fucking asshole. She looks good even without the makeup. It's like, yeah, it does, but definitely. Putting her next to Alexa Bliss is just like, yeah, okay. Alexa Bliss is fucking hot, dude. Bayley's fucking hot. So is Nikki Cross. So it's all good, man. Again, like this is one part of WWE I'm fucking enjoying. So it was a good fucking promo, dude. And it's like, this has been a way better build compared to what their feud was a couple years ago. I really don't know who's going to fucking win this Sunday, but I'm looking forward to the fucking match. Heavy Machinery took on the B Team. We saw Daniel Bryan on commentary, and he's always fun on commentary, dude. I liked him this week. So this, it's average match. Heavy Machinery gets the win. They're gonna face Daniel Bryan and Rowan this coming Sunday. Yeah, okay, cool. Heavy Machinery guys, oh great. Fucking, are we gonna have pig farmers on our fucking TV next? Like we're going back to the Godwins, the Body Donnas and shit, dude. Like whatever, dude. All right, so yeah, we saw The Miz, R-Truth, Elias, Drew McIntyre in an elimination tag match. Again, we had these elimination tag matches. We had fucking 2 out of 3 falls matches and all that shit. I don't know, man. I don't know. Again, like text message. We're getting fucking people text messaging Kevin Porter. It's like shit you can't ignore. Bunch of fucking garbage going on in this world, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. Gotta mute my fucking computer, guys. So the way this match came together was pretty fun. Shane McMahon coming out with Drew McIntyre and Elias and addressing, the night before and whatnot. This brings out the Miz. Miz plays funny. Ha ha ha. He says some jokes. Wasn't the worst Miz performance. And again, babyface Miz. I don't necessarily have a problem with it. So I'm not going to sit here and shit all over him. But nonetheless, though, was he even on Raw on Monday? Like, he's a wrestler on Raw, right? I don't remember seeing him on Raw. And we just went through it. So it's like, I don't think we talked about the Miz. But it was fun how, Shane's like, oh, we're going to have a match, da-da-da-da-da. And then, Miz is all like, oh, shit, it's fucking stupid-ass predictable. Shane McMahon going to put me in a handicap match. He's like, oh, I wouldn't fucking do that. You got 10 seconds to find a fucking partner, you dumb motherfucker. So then R-Truth comes out from under the ring with his 24/7 championship. I like that. Like I think we all thought Roman Reigns was going to show up, and then just seeing R-Truth come out and see the Awesome Truth reunite. I liked it. I'm enjoying R-Truth's shtick. I've always enjoyed R-Truth, dude. So him coming out like that was a positive, and it kind of made the whole segment there. So this match. ultimately led to McIntyre and Elias winning, eliminating both Miz and The Truth. And setting up Drew McIntyre pretty strong going into this coming Sunday. Kofi Kingston and Seth Rollins took on Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn in a 2 out of 3 falls match. This was off, again, another elimination match, another 2 out of 3 falls match. Like, do we really need that? I mean, like, does it really add that much to it? Like, I guess it breaks up the monotony. We talk about how it's same old every week. So I guess I can't shit all over them doing that. But Kingston and Rollins ended up taking the win. I think a lot of people had issues with it was basically just 2 straight falls. Anyways, there was no drama or anything in regards to who's going to win these matches here. But yeah, so, we're going to get Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn taking on Xavier Woods and Big E at Stomping Grounds on Sunday. And it's is this really going to be that good? It's going to be good. Okay, I take it back. It's going to be good, but just in the sense of who's going to win? Fucking New Day's going to win. It's not like they're going to pick up the win. So, yeah, so that's how SmackDown ended this week. So I know, again, I was really high for both shows. More Raw I was really high, and then SmackDown I was pretty high too. I like watching things high. I think it does make it better most weeks, but sometimes, again, I do go back to that. It does get pretty routine and boring, and that's why I'm looking at AEW, this sexy ass 21-year-old lady just hanging out over in the corner, being like, "Hey, come on, I'll show you my titties," and you could fucking come hang out and watch Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. I love it. I love AEW, dude. I can't wait for fucking Fyter Fest, dude. I can't fucking wait. So we jump on over to NXT, and again, every fucking week, dude, we say it. We fucking say it. NXT is the best thing going on WWE. Hands fucking down, dude. So we saw the Undisputed Era come out for their celebration. This prompted Matt Riddle, Tyler Breeze, and Velveteen Dream all coming out, setting up the main event of Undisputed Era, taking on those 3 later in the night. Pretty good promos, I thought, all around. I think, again, this is NXT, it's training grounds. These guys are getting their fucking, their feet underneath them. Good to see Tyler Breeze fucking, back on NXT, actually, in a featured fucking role. So it's good to see him getting a fucking fresh start. And Matt Riddle's one of my favorite fucking wrestlers. I like Velveteen Dream, and I like the fucking Undisputed Era. So I got nothing bad to say about that fucking opening segment. We saw the debut of Damian Priest taking on Raul Mendoza. So we saw Punishment Martinez take on Matt Riddle. That was our first time seeing Punishment Martinez on WWE TV after him leaving, fucking Ring of Honor last September, dude. I was thinking about that. I was wasn't his last match in September against Jeff Cobb when he dropped the fucking television championship? Yeah, it totally was. But yeah, it's good to see Damian Priest, now Damian Priest, all these guys are getting new names, dude. Getting the shot here in WWE. I liked Punishment. I liked him in Ring of Honor as Punishment Martinez. So him getting the win over Raul Mendoza. It's a little sad for Raul. He came off getting a pretty big win over Riddick Moss here, a month or 2 ago, and then here comes back and drops out the fucking Punishment Martinez. Oh, I'm sorry, Damian Priest. So it was a fun little match, dude. So I can't wait to see more Damian Priest on our NXT TV in the coming weeks and months. So they announced basically kind of a newcomer tournament or whatever. I don't have the name in front of me because these results don't go break it down. Those specific segments, they only break down kind of the opening in-ring shit. But yeah, so basically these guys are all newcomers to the Performance Center. They're big name signings off the independent scene. It showed you the formerly known as, I think we had Trevor Lee. My man, fucking Shane Swerve Strickland is going to be in this tournament. I really hope he fucking wins, dude. That guy is fucking amazing, dude. He builds himself from Tacoma, dude. He's from Tacoma, which I'm from Tacoma, dude. I was born in Tacoma. So it's I don't fucking rep Tacoma, but I'm from fucking Yakima. I've lived in Yakima my whole entire fucking life, basically. The 5 years I spent, in Tacoma and Bellingham. It's whatever, that doesn't count. Getting your wheels under you, getting your feet under you and shit. So I really hope that, it seems like it's going to be a good tournament, dude. I love tournaments. So, and it's a young prospects tournament. That's what I was thinking of, the Ring of Honor one they have, because it's basically just ripping off Ring of Honor, right? But nonetheless, it's good to see NXT's version of, the young prospects or whatever the fucking tournament, which Jeff Cobb fucking ruined last year because he came out and fucking just busted the fucking brackets, dude. Jeff Cobb's the shit, which he's going in the G1 tournament this year. That's breakout performance, dude. I want to see Jeff Cobb do his thing in New Japan Pro Wrestling. So we saw our main event. Oh, no, I'm sorry. We had a women's match, which was Xia Li versus Tainara Conti. Damn, dude. It's just like I realized when I see this match, is like they said she's Xia is from China, their first signing from China, and Conti is from Brazil. And it's just like, damn, dude. It's like these, we go back to SmackDown when you had like, oh yeah, because you had the Kabuki Warriors talking shit to Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose. That was set up this past week. And it's like none of those people, or was it Iconics? No, it was the Iconics. I'm sorry. It was the fucking Iconics because they set up that Tokyo match. Yeah, and then, because Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose are like starting shit with Asuka, or Ember Moon. So I don't cover that shit, but it is what it is. But nonetheless, like seeing those segments and then or seeing that segment, with Kabuki Warriors and Iconics, and this is like none of those people are from America. Which again, it's not a bad thing, but it's just like truly you really think about it, it's like damn, WWE really is like global, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty fucking cool, man. So I like seeing all these different people from different countries and stuff, and like, damn, dude. Conti is definitely green in the fucking ring, but I like her look. Fucking moves pretty good in the fucking ring. She's a pretty lady. I want to see more of her, dude. So I like her look and shit, and like, Xia Li, like, she ends up getting the win here. It was pretty impressive. Like I like the finishing. I didn't necessarily see the finish coming. Like I thought that was a pretty cool finish. So, good things from that women's match, man. Again, like half the time it feels like the women's division is like the best thing going on WWE. Which we didn't talk about that. What was it? Since I can't remember it, and I can't remember the names of the people. The shit with Apollo Crews, dude. Fucking S.A. Rios or whatever. It's fucking Andrade, and fucking Apollo Crews this past week with Chad Gable. Apparently he's got some new gimmick and shit. So hey, we're covering all this shit, man. It's like you talk this shit out, man. It comes back to you. It does come back to you. So we go to our main event, Undisputed Era taking on Breeze, Dream, and Riddle. Undisputed Era picks up the win here as Roderick Strong picks up the pinfall over Velveteen Dream, which they're pushing the whole angle that Undisputed Era will have, the North American Championship and the NXT Tag Team Championship, and they're all going to have gold, four horsemen style and shit, which I like that, dude. Push Undisputed Era to the fucking moon, dude. I don't know how you're going to keep them bad guys. They are getting sheared like baby faces. Like, come on, dude. Like, I want to see him, though. I want to see Roderick Strong pick up that North American Heavyweight Championship, which I think that's, again, I don't read spoilers and shit. And fuck you, Jason Agnew, motherfucker, spoiling out what was going to be the, the main event for NXT Toronto. Just casually drops about, how he was pissed off about what the main event's going to be, which I share his anger in that, but it's like, fuck, the way he dropped it. Like, he set up his spoilers earlier. He's like, all right, we're talking NXT spoilers, skip ahead. So I skipped ahead. And then he just drops that, 20 minutes later into the show. And it's just like, fucking come on, man. But whatever, I get it. It's not that big of a deal. It's like, who gives a shit? But I try my best not to fucking read spoilers when it comes to NXT. But yeah, so he picks up the win over Dream. Good match, dude. It was a really fucking fun match, dude. I finished NXT today at the gym while I was on the fucking bike machine shit, so I was able to watch that fucking main event. And we had a promo from Street Profits on there as well. So yeah, nothing but good things for NXT this week. I thought it was a pretty enjoyable match. I should have gone back and watched the fucking last week's. I remember going back over that. Was actually, it seemed like a really good show too. So it's like, again, the NXT is like the best shit fucking out there on WWE TV. It's like, you don't have to watch Raw or SmackDown, just watch NXT and you'll fucking enjoy yourself. And NXT UK, which they have a takeover coming up here on August 31st. So again, I keep saying, man, like, it'd be fun as shit to get into fucking NXT UK, dude. I think that's I don't know, you don't necessarily hear a lot, but I just, the times I have watched it, it's like, oh, this is a pretty good show. Again, smoking marijuana. And then, and again, maybe that's what fucking everybody's problem is out there. I fucking hate WWE, I hate WWE. It's like, there's things I hate too. Obviously, you listen to this fucking podcast. But at the same time, like, there are good things. And, marijuana definitely fucking helps, helps a bad situation out sometimes. All right, guys, let's just go ahead and go through the Stomping Grounds card, just match by match. We have nine matches altogether. Again, yeah, so let's just go down the list here. We got Bayley taking on Alexa Bliss. I think that will be a good match for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. In a singles match, we got Roman Reigns taking on Drew McIntyre. Again, I think this match, given the time, these guys bring their working boots to fucking Tacoma. I think this definitely could be a fun match. Singles match for the WWE Raw Women's Championship. Becky Lynch taking on Lacey Evans. Again, not everybody's really high on this match, and I don't think it's going to be the best match on the fucking card, especially after Money in the Bank, but I like Lacey Evans. I like her fucking shtick. I still like Becky Lynch, so I'm looking forward to it. Kofi Kingston defending the WWE Championship in a steel cage against Dolph Ziggler. I don't know. I've never really liked steel cage matches for the most part. I think it kind of does limit what you can do. But it is, these guys are all talented in the fucking ring. Again, taking nothing away from anybody with the, on this show, like work rate wise, the main roster is the best it's ever been, dude. Work rate wise across wrestling altogether, work rate has been the best it's ever fucking been, dude. So, again, like I'm trying to be fucking optimistic about this show, dude. I really don't want to have, I want to have a good fucking time, and seeing this shit fucking live. So we got Samoa Joe defending his United States Championship against Ricochet. Again, as long as WWE doesn't fucking throw in some shady fucking booking in this shit, dude, if these guys are allowed to go out there and have a good fucking match, this could fucking seal the show. We'll fucking see. New Day, Big E and Xavier Woods taking on Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. All right, cool, man. It's gonna, I got nothing bad to say about any of those guys in the match. It will be what it is. Tony Nese will be defending his WWE Cruiserweight Championship against Akira Tozawa and Drew Gulak. For the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. So I actually think this match should be pretty good, man. It's Cruiserweight channel. So I'm just because I don't get to go to these pay-per-views that often, I want to be in the arena, like fucking, I want to see the pre-show and all that shit. I want to be in the ring, in the arena and shit early. So plus you want to get like fucking snacks and shit, go to the fucking merch stand and shit. I don't know. So yeah, I think that should be a good match. I don't know if it's going to be on the kickoff show. 2 of these matches will be on the kickoff show. That probably will. And then probably Daniel Bryan and Rowan taking on Heavy Machinery for the WWE Smackdown Tag Team Championship. Because again, Daniel Bryan and Rowan were on the pre-show last month, so it's like, what's to say, Heavy Machinery really gonna make the main show? Like, I don't think so. I don't fucking think so. So I think it'll be those last 2 matches as your fucking pre-show matches. I don't know, guys. So that. And then your main event, is Seth Rollins defending his Universal Championship against Baron Corbin with a to-be-announced special guest referee. So I'm looking forward to seeing who the referee is. Hopefully isn't a letdown, but, we'll wait and see, dude. Maybe it's Brock Lesnar. Maybe Brock Lesnar's the special referee. I don't fucking know. That'd be kind of crazy. And I don't know, because then he's just going to smash whoever wins the championship, and then fucking he's going to take the title. And it's like, it's a foregone conclusion at that. And like, that's really going to happen. It's like, is Brock Lesnar really going to show up in Tacoma? Is Brock Lesnar really going to show up in fucking Tacoma? I don't fucking think so. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm fucking Kevin Porter, dude. This is the Totally Necessary Wrestling Podcast. If you have stayed to the end, I say thank you. Again, we have new episodes of the In the Mouth of Madness podcast that dropped this week. We cover fucking Tango and Cash. Holy shit, that was a shit fucking movie, but it was a fun time riffing on it. We got a brand new episode of the podcast that no one listens to out this week as well. This week featuring Doll Steaks, dude. So go on over and give that a listen if you have not. And then, of course, we will be back Sunday evening, late evening, with the post show for us, a WWE Stomping Grounds. So again, like, I'm not too sure exactly how this is going to work. We may, because I'm going to have all my fucking gear on me, so we may just wait out the parking lot depending on how many people are there and just like record in the parking lot, because I'm going to have the kids, I'm going to have Jessica, because we made this a family fucking thing, dude. So, it's going to be a fun fucking time, dude. I mean, kids love this shit, dude. They love going to wrestling live. I think Jameson does. I don't think Jory really does too much, but so I think we're going to just do probably just a little bit short, abbreviated version of the post show and shit. But, hey, it'll be a little bit something different, I gotta, I don't know, dude. So I don't know if we're gonna definitely be recording in the car, and like I got a hotspot on my phone, so I could possibly just go ahead and just upload it, while I'm while I'm not driving, but while we're driving back to Yakima, because we're just gonna head back to town, because we're going up there the day before, and we're gonna make a weekend out of this shit, and then we're gonna go to the fucking zoo, guys. I'm going to the fucking zoo on Saturday. How amazing is that? So again, we'll be back Sunday night. Again, check out that shit. Drop us that 5-star fucking rating on iTunes, motherfuckers. I appreciate that shit. But until next time, again, I am Kevin Porter. Peace.
It's patience trying when you tell me how to live. Well, you don't know anything. Your expectations are wearing thin. You won't even take a look to see another way. Take your deals and go away. I'm not coming the same old. my life for me. Tell me, Father, did I turn out so bad? Didn't I look up to you? Took every piece of advice you had. Go to school, get a job, send me on your way. You aren't even listening. Take your dreams and go away. I'm not covering the same old. I don't leave them the same old stories. Not covering the same old. Don't know who you think I should be. I'm not covering the same old. I don't leave them the same old.